Once upon a time, in a wild, wild world,
Are you about
there
to...
were two wolf brothers.
Are you ready
living
to
in their
cry?
home lair with their papa wolf. They lived in peace until hunters took their dad away. The wolf brothers wandered for days and nights.
That's right, you heard it
learning
here.
how to
Hunters
live
are
on their own.
cops! They're fucking
For the first
cops!
That's when the big brother discovered that the little one was not an ordinary wolf, but a super wolf. They decided to head south to the distant land of their ancestors. But the journey was long and dangerous. Still, the Wolf brothers made new friends on the way. They learned more about the world, but danger seemed to always follow them after a bad accident. They were separated. The big brother had been hurt, and the hunters finally captured him. They put him in a cage, but when he finally escaped, he went to search for his little brother. He soon found out that the little wolf had joined a coyote cult, and he would not leave them.
Oh my god.
Suddenly,
Leave their
their mother
personas
shook up.
alone.
After all that time, she said she came to help rescue him. They begged the coyote leader, but she would not release the little wolf. He was their idol. So they had to knock her out to escape. The Wolf brothers, now reunited, followed their rogue mother far into the desert to her hideaway.
So, Donut came out with a video explaining how the choices will affect Daniel, and how some choices make it so that your brotherly bond is stronger, so he'll listen to you, but other choices affect the morality, so that he'll make his own choices better. And they're two different things.
So you can either be his parent or his cool bud.
Yeah, basically. They're basically said if Daniel's a little brat, it's your fault. But also, I'm going to have to defend Daniel on this, and that I understand that little kids are annoying, and I feel like we both understand that, and we're able to accept Daniel as the annoying kid that he is. Because we know that kids are annoying.
Well, and it's also, it's like, yeah,
That's what kids are, and also he's highly traumatized. Highly traumatized. I'm surprised he's not acting out even more.
Does nobody remember, like, how much of a little brat they were when they were a kid? I was a brat.
Yeah, whenever people complain that kids in movies act, like, weird, I'm like, have you seen a child in real life?
It's not even that.
They act so
It's
weird.
not even that. It's like, do you remember yourself? Do you remember the fits you used to throw? Do you remember, like, how you talked back to your parents? Like,
have you seen a child recently? Have you interacted? They're annoying, and I accept them as annoying. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm like, because I accept that babies will cry, and because I accept
Wake up, Sean.
that kids are annoying,
Dude, come on.
they don't annoy me as
Listen.
much.
What?
because our society has evolved beyond
What time is
fighting
it?
pits for children, they are now
Get up.
undisciplined.
It's so beautiful.
And we must
Check it
accept
out.
that.
But it's like, when babies cry, I'm not annoyed because I know that the baby's going to cry. And when kids do and say weird things, I'm not going to be annoyed because I already know that's the nature of children.
I mean, I'm still annoyed, but I also accept that.
That's who they are.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay. Good call.
Can you imagine?
Wow. That's amazing.
If Sean dies, I'm going to kill myself. Like, I will die. I'm going to jump. And I know it's going to happen, too.
is your eye okay?
Probably not.
Yeah. It just itches.
Okay, so it's infected.
It's
right?
okay, Nano. Promise.
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's
okay.
infected.
I'm just, like, anxious, okay?
Oh.
Like,
I love you.
He slides
No matter
down the
what
rock wall
happens.
right now.
You hear me?
Yeah. I love you too.
I feel like this game really demonstrates. Ow! 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 sacrifice of like really loving someone you're supposed to take care of, you know? Like, you lose an eye, but he's a child. You can't, like, be mad.
Yeah.
Like, imagine
Diaz brothers.
if your mom
Always.
or dad, like, lost the tip of their pinky because you did something stupid. If they're a good mom or dad, they wouldn't hold it against you like a 9-year-old.
So, are you still having those bad dreams? You know, about Lisbeth?
Yeah.
What did she do
Sometimes I feel like she's around, coming after me. It's scary.
to you? Oh, shit. I don't want him to think making people scared is good.
No. I think he means that, like, the way I interpret this is, like, she's acting out because she's scared, but...
Okay, so what do you want to say?
I'd probably say she's scared because I wouldn't say she's lucky, but...
Dude, I bet she's having nightmares about you.
Okay, good. That's good.
Yeah, but she's still out there. Somewhere. Creeps me out.
Yeah.
Like, I know people say he's such a brat, but if I had gone through the same stuff he had done,
I feel
oh
like-
my god,
well, I
I
feel-
would be a nightmare.
But I also feel like, compared to others that I've heard about, ours is relatively well behaved. He can be a lot more of like a...
A little brat?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry that other people are bad at parenting and our child is beautiful and perfect. Sorry.
Would you like us to adopt you? Please submit your application in the comments.
I'm sorry that your playthrough, your child is undisciplined and lacks morality, while our child
Is perfectly behaved
is
and wonderful
perfectly
and adorable
behaved and amazing.
and has 2 loving
because
mothers.
he has 2 moms
Yeah.
without the
That's the
That's
gay
the
agenda.
key. Welcome to the gay agenda. We're this little boy's 2 gay moms. We're not together,
Not
and
together.
we're not sisters.
We need to,
We're
like-
2 separate queer women who just happen to be friends.
God.
It's possible.
We've fucked this up for ourselves.
But
haven't
anyway,
we?
he's our lesbian couple, but like not together.
Le-
2 separate lesbian, 2 separate.
lesbian
Not
friends?
but we're not lesbians. We're actually bisexual.
Fuck!
It's like labels.
Oh my god.
Okay, we're 2 women raising a son, and he's turning out perfectly. And I'm sorry that everybody else's playthrough is terrible because you can't raise a child, and our child is better. Oh no, we're like those parents now. We're like, oh, I'm sorry that your kid is like not eating all organic food and like throwing tantrums.
Well, yeah, but then you always find out that those parents are like starving their kid or something horrible.
Oh my god, do you know what? Okay,
Wait,
we gotta move on.
We gotta move on. Okay, let's.
She has no power.
Without you, she has no power. We're all good.
Hope so. Sean. Are we criminals now?
I mean, technically, but
But don't tell him. Well, he said not to lie to him.
I would say.
I would say no, because Daniel's not the criminal.
We burned down a church.
Okay, Sean did. Daniel was just there.
I mean,
Okay, so, I don't want him to feel labeled. He's a child, but he's also said not to lie to him. Okay, sort of.
Sort of. We did a lot of illegal shit.
But that doesn't mean that we're bad people.
yeah.
If the cops catch us, we'll be judged for what we did. That's for sure.
Yeah. I know.
Well, we're almost at the border. Finally.
I like it here, but we'll have to leave soon. I know.
I'm sorry, Enano.
Sean, I know it's been a long time. Can you tell me the rest of the wolf story?
Oh. Yeah. I can tell you. Been forever since we left off.
Way too long.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, thanks to their mama wolf, the Wolf brothers barely escaped from the coyote cult. She led them to her secret lair, deep in the Red Desert. The Wolf brothers rested for a while, but at some point, they'd have to continue their journey south. They were closer than ever to their father's land, but between them and their destination lied
A mighty fire unicorn. But she's nice, so they become friends.
Excuse me, who's telling the story?
You are. But it's my story too. Right?
Yeah, that's true. Okay then, so what happens next?
They arrive in Mexico, but the country is rampaged by goblins. Together, the wolves and the unicorn manage to slay them and become heroes. The police forgives them, and all their friends come to Mexico to celebrate.
Yeah, sounds pretty good, and I know. Let's pack this shit up and head back to town. Gotta clean up our stuff before we leave. This place is...
Time to read the...
Okay, so whenever I see people, like, sleeping and camping in places like that, I, like, literally don't move when I sleep. I just, like, lay there without moving. And yet I always see that, and I'm like, I'd roll off. I'd roll off the edge. Somehow. I would
Somehow
roll,
you would
like,
find a
20
way.
feet, and I would find a way
To die.
to die. It would happen.
Okay, Daniel's been brainwashed by a cult. He wants to stay with them, and I fucked up this with this reverend. I just fell right into her trap. I'm so stupid. Also, Karen, what the fuck is she doing here? How'd
Karen?
you find us? Don't want anything from her. Nada. Karen wants to talk. It's hard, but I'm trying to hear her out. Not sure I'll ever understand what she's been through or what she's after, but I can try. We got Daniel, finally. The freak guru can go to hell now. Feels so good to be with my bro again. Leaving Haven Point. Karen is taking us to her place. We need to breathe, sleep, heal. Sarah Lee, this needs to go.
Is it... Oh...
It's just like him as a wolf sleeping. Karen lives in a desert commune. No shit. Unincorporated community, she said. It's called Away. Only 30 people live here on off. This place is so weird, but the desert is mind-blowing. The perfect hideaway. All of them is like Mad Max characters.
Yeah. It definitely seems like she'd be the type of person who's like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave my kids behind and go live on a commune.
Daniel's still feeling so confused, guilt-tripping a lot. He can't figure out what happened, the brainwashing, the lies, Elizabeth's grasp over his trauma, doing my best to help him recover. They should be fine now. Karen is a big help, too. She's good with words. That letter from Jacob and Sarah made him happy. Daniel needs more friends, so do I. Sean, we pose it.
Who's Sarah again? Sarah is somebody that Jacob knows. Oh, is that his sister?
Yes.
Okay,
The one who had to go to the hospital.
Yes, okay.
Total trip to live with Karen again. She wants to move on. That's easy for her to say. I'm trying. Daniel's getting better. I can see he loves having mommy back. Daniel's power is no secret here. No one gives a shit. Okay. They just go along with it and don't see it as something they can use to their own advantage. Refreshing. Roar! Who's gonna tell? We already have the batshit crazy sand people. David.
I suppose that's interesting.
An interesting way to think of it, because these are people who, I guess, in the first place, never really wanted anything to begin with other than to be on their own.
Well, I was going to say also, if you're talking about unincorporated, these are people who are very, like, anti-establishment, meaning that, like, who are they going to tell? They probably don't have...
No, they're probably like, we won't tell anyone because fuck whoever wants this.
Well, yeah, because they probably don't have as much of a want for, like, possessions and, like, personal wealth. They're like,
they have nothing to want because they have everything they want.
Because they're like, what I really want is to just be, like, left alone in the fucking desert to, like, I don't know, smoke
Trade
weed
water.
and look at the rocks and stuff. So,
No, like, actually, that kind of makes sense. That totally makes sense. That they'd be like, wow, that's amazing. Okay. But, like, they'd probably just think that was awesome.
And, like, yeah, like, what are they...
Or they were really high.
Yeah.
They're like, dude, like, I took that thing 3 days ago and I'm still seeing this kid, like, floating shit.
They're like, shit, those edibles you made are crazy.
Like, I bet they all are just like, I'm still seeing that. Are you seeing it? Must be a shared those were really good.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
So this place away is what you make it. Joan haunts it with cool-ass sculptures made from scavenged scrap. She's a cool and sunny woman. Karen's closest thing to a best friend, it seems. Cool as heck, ornamental tattoos. Take my time today.
I like how you almost said Karen's closet thing.
Yeah.
Which, that's a whole nother...
Yeah, but there's no closets here. They'd be like, yeah, we
No.
are. Deal with it. Arthur and Stanley live in one of the only proper houses in town. They built it together 10 years ago from ruins of their past lives. These two can't stop teasing each other, but they're so inspiring. Old couple, young love.
Aww, this is really cute.
Oh my god, they made like a little baby house out of trash. Oh, got a letter from Cass today. Feels good. Would love to hang with her again someday.
Yeah.
This place makes me want to draw. I could stare at these canyons forever. Daniel needs to vent out. He's been having nightmares about Haven Point and Lisbeth for weeks. Still feel guilty about my eye. Needs to find a way to help him process this. Karen told us about a cool camping spot. Reached the top after a long hike across the canyon. Track sessions feel like forever ago. Need to work on my cardio. Don't fall, mate. Ursa Major. Man, Horsarius. Probably the best view ever. Gonna stargaze all night thanks to Arthur's telescope. Daniel seems happy.
Too pretty.
So, I had this theory that I never made a video about because I don't... Like, not to be rude, but I really don't like making videos for Life is Strange because people are so mean.
Yeah.
Like... I love all of you, but sometimes there's, like, some people who are like, oh my god, she exists. I'm gonna, like, be really scary for, like, a long time. And I'm just like, I don't want to. But, basically, I said on Twitter what I thought it was is that there's some things based on Odin with Sean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he lost his eye. We talked about it in the last playthrough. But there's that one picture that going through editing again.
My back hurts a little.
And he says...
I'm glad we're sleeping in our bed tonight.
You're 9. You're fine.
He says this picture's really ugly, but it was the picture
We
of
better
the
get out of here before that heat comes in.
It was the picture of the world tree. And I know that Odin dies. He makes like several sacrifices of his body for knowledge. And I know that Sean lost his eye but gained the ability to imagine in his drawings, which was cool. And I think Odin does make some other sacrifices, but he also hangs from a tree, the world tree, and you see that in Karen's office.
It felt good to sleep under all those stars.
Karen's office.
Not Karen, sorry. The crazy lady.
Lisbeth.
The yeasty bitch.
Lisbeth.
Yes, the one with the yeast infection. That's the one.
Who was like, medicine is bad.
Yeah, medicine is bad,
I'm
except
just
for
gonna
when...
bake some
After
bread
all
in
that
here.
scary crap Daniel had to go through. Nature still fits me. So incredible to see all those stars and planets up close. It's like we're right there.
Whew. It's so nice and cool in the morning here. Then it gets so hot. I hope we could go watch the stars again. Mom said there's a moon eclipse coming up soon.
I'm in.
Oh, so they're still
This
living
place
with
is
Mom.
cool. I could just move here.
Hey, I can help. Just tell me what you want to put in there.
You are the man.
Okay.
Let's clean up this mess.
Not if it cleans up by itself.
Thanks, Daniel.
Stop. Daniel.
Can't catch it, huh?
No shit. Now cut it out.
Jeez. You're no fun.
I can't believe how well behaved our beautiful, perfect son is. And everyone else's stupid, bad son is bad. Because we're such good parents.
Yo, Captain Can you take these away?
Sure.
And no funny business.
Of course not.
Perfect formation.
I checked in on the Life is Strange fandom for like 10
Activate
seconds.
flashlight.
On the way.
I checked in on the Life is Strange fandom, you know, just like
Yeah.
opened it for like half a second and like heard
then you went,
screams.
"Ah!"
Yeah, it was like, you know, when you go into a forbidden book and you open it.
Oh, I was gonna say it's like when there's a container in the fridge and you're
We
like,
better
oh,
get outta
let's
here
see if
before
it's
that heat
moldy, and
comes
then you
in.
like briefly open it and you're like, nope, not gonna open it. Just gonna throw the whole thing in the
It was
trash.
like I opened a book in a forbidden library and it screamed when I opened it and I had to slam it shut. And they were talking about like Life is Strange 1 supremacists and stuff, and I was like,
yeah,
like that was like a term, and they were like, "You're a Life is Strange
glad we
1
got to spend
supremacist,"
some
and
time
other people
alone
are being
together
like,
again.
"There's a lesbian that they hate gay women." I was like, I have to go, like, not commenting on anyone's side because I only looked for like 10 seconds, but it was just like, I gotta go.
which is such a shame because I feel like they're two different games.
I swear Dad had that same book in the garage.
Yeah, I think he did.
Why did he never show it to us?
Maybe it reminded him of Mom too much.
Oh. Yeah. Right.
Like, if they hadn't called this Life is Strange 2, if they had just given it a
I
totally...
think that's why they called their next game not Life is Strange.
But do you know what I mean? Like, if they had just given this a totally different name, like, would there still even be the same... Like, I'm sure that there would still be people who are disappointed, and you're allowed to be disappointed if something is not, like, exactly what you would like it to be. But, at the same time, like, I don't know. They made a different game!
I don't know, I feel
Ooh,
like having...
sketching time. Good idea.
And they're touching on
I'm glad you
No.
can still draw after.
I just hope...
different
You
groups
know.
of people. It's like...
Me too, Daniel. But if I can see it in my mind, I can still sketch anything.
It's me, I'm a real
Almost.
artist now.
That's so cool. I don't want you to stop drawing. Ever.
Thanks, Daniel, that was very supportive.
Thanks, man.
This is so cool.
No, I really like this game. And people are like, which one do you like more? I'm like, they're not comparable, dude.
They're
Hey,
really not.
Can you draw me as a superhero? Like, striking a pose over the canyon.
Dude.
Hmm.
I hope this isn't
I
some
can
sort
try.
of extreme choice. Make him look like a badass, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Oh, God. Oh, no. What if that makes him, like, into a supervillain? No!
It's okay.
Ta-da. Finished.
Let me check it out. Jeez. Do I really look that evil?
Oh.
He looks more like a supervillain.
I wonder if, depending on your choices, if he likes that or not.
Yeah.
Because, you know,
Probably.
because I saw some versions where, like, you can't stop him from, like, hurting
people.
Hurting people.
Yeah.
And I was like, what bad parenting. Good thing we're better.
We better
Whoever's
get out of here
parents
before
he
that heat
had
comes
were
in.
terrible.
You sound like one of those parents who, like, the police show up and they're like, ma'am, your son is a serial killer. And they're like, no, not my boy. My boy's a nice boy. He wouldn't do anything like that.
Because my boy wouldn't do anything like that because he wouldn't get caught. I would have taught him better. Okay? Not my boy. He wouldn't have left evidence behind.
Well, let's hit the trail, cowboy.
Remember in the first season of American Horror Story where that guy did that terrible thing and then I was like, but why am I turned on? It's the first season, I can say, where the guy shoots up the school and he has the tattoos all over his face.
Oh, I actually
What are
don't
you
remember
doing?
that.
Leave that. No, stop it. Don't do that.
What the fuck, dude? Don't do that.
What's wrong?
Stop messing with it, man.
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, little guy. Don't
See-
get eaten by eagles.
Do eagles eat scorpions?
No idea.
Cool. Let's go.
See, valuable lesson. Valuable lesson. I was like, don't mess with animals. Don't be a serial killer.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this before, but you
I
know,
wish we saw more falling stars. Or any.
Hey, we saw the Milky Way, dude. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's true. And Mars. That was so cool Arthur and Stanley let us use the telescope.
Yeah. These guys are real cool.
ooh,
Karen.
Hey, see this? Looks like the ones you did back in that cabin. When you got sick.
Oh, totally. Wait, does that mean other people were here?
Of course. Maybe someone from away did it.
Oh, I bet it was Joanne.
Oh.
Think Joanne will let me help her with her sculpture when we get back?
Hell yeah. You're like the magic assistant.
It's nice to be able to use my power out here. Not hide it.
Yeah. Karen was right. They're all cool with it.
Mom
Rudy-
doesn't say much about my power. Why do you think?
She's confused, maybe?
She's... confused.
I was gonna say that children hurting animals doesn't always mean that they have bad intent, because
Holy!
a friend
What
in high school.
was that?
Looks like an eagle.
Ah, let's go find the nest.
Yeah. Then the eagle will eat you.
Anyway, what I was saying is, like, what do you mean? She's my mom.
Well, you know... I mean... She hasn't seen you for years. Not sure she can deal with all of this at the same time.
Huh. It must be weird for her.
I hear you.
My friend in high school picked up a bunny and was hurting it, and they all thought he was a psychopath. This was him in
My
kindergarten.
legs are gonna be like yours after all this hiking now.
But it turns out he was just autistic and he didn't understand.
Oh.
So, like,
Damn.
don't always judge your
I've got the
children like
munchies.
that, you know?
Yeah.
Because you don't know.
Hope Karen has some food.
Sometimes they just, like, don't understand. Like, so you should just, like, don't label kids, basically, is what you should
Well,
do.
I mean, it's also kids can be very cruel to each other.
So
too.
yeah, it's like imagine if they sent him to the wrong doctor. He would have had a completely different life where everyone treated him like he was dangerous instead of just on the spectrum.
Amazing that anything can grow out here.
Does it ever rain in the desert?
Well... Oh. Good question.
I was also gonna say that, like, a big difference between these two games is that
Good thing I'm not scared of heights.
the original game is much more like puzzles. You're solving a mystery, and this game is really story, characters, like development. There's not really a mystery.
Are these
you know?
things poisonous?
Well, no, I
Or
think
something?
It's a
the
cactus,
main
dude.
thing here is
It stings. That's all.
Lame.
is that the main thing here is that you are developing a person. Where the first
I
one
wish
was
I
a
had the power to
mystery,
fly.
and the second one is you're developing a person to either a supervillain or a superhero, in my opinion.
Yeah, that is sort
It
of
was
like
such a
what
short
I was trying
hike.
to say. But I guess not the hero versus villain. But I just meant like when people ask if the games like which one you like better,
Yeah,
That's
you
why-
can't compare.
Trying
That's
to
why,
deprogram
yeah.
Daniel from a cult is hard. Daniel? I see something behind this rock. Can you bring it over?
Ah, gotcha. I see. Here it comes.
Okay, don't shove
Whoa,
like glass in our
cool.
eyeball.
Ooh, look at that. So cool.
Yep. We're taking this treasure.
But what is it?
Neat.
What was it though? A rock?
It's cool that his powers work from such a long distance.
What? Oh, it's like a. What is it? Oh, it's a keychain. All right. Oh,
Rock?
I don't.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, rock. All right. Yeah,
Ooh, got
shiny
rock.
rock. Yeah.
Shiny rock. It's mine.
Yeah.
I like saw this cliff edge and I was like, oh, there has to be something here. Oh my god.
It's gonna take a couple hours to get back.
Hey, you know who I'd see having a trailer out here?
Who?
Brody. He'd love it. Like, he could have his own radio station and everything.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, you mean Seth Rogen?
It would be so cool to have him around.
I miss him sometimes.
This time I won't leave you
You
behind.
know, I could have done it by myself, right?
Hey, let me be the cool, helpful big brother once in a while.
Ooh, look, look.
What?
Oh, man.
Rocks.
I just saw a cool baby lizard.
Yeah, and you scared it.
I know.
Looks like a job for our local super psychic boy.
Be careful of people below, Daniel.
So, maybe you can help us get out of here?
I'll try. Step back.
Be super careful.
Whoa.
All right, there could have been people down there, Daniel.
I don't think so.
I'm just.
There you go. I hope it's okay.
Nice, man.
And
You
before,
hear like squelch. Ah!
and before anybody asks, yes, we know about the new Don't Not game starring a trans boy who's twins with his
Yeah.
sister.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks like the same jive, and I think they learned their lesson. Don't name it Life is Strange anymore.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think it's about like superpowers, right? I think it's about.
I think they have a twin connection, like in their dreams.
Oh, I know that, like, because I only have like seen like limited things about it, but
There's
It's-
supernatural stuff in there.
oh, okay, because I know that they're exploring like memories, and so there's like conflicting memories and accounts of like what happened.
Oh,
or
maybe I'm
something.
wrong then. Maybe it's just an interactive memory.
Are you sure you're not thinking about Twin Mirror? Because that one might be.
Because I remember they were like having the same dream. No, I know what I remember it. It was the one
Hey,
with the
I'm gonna go see what
twins.
Joanne is
Oh.
doing.
But I
Go
could
for
have
it.
been misinterpreting
I have to bring back the telescope to
what
Stanley
I
and
was
Arthur.
seeing.
I mean, who knows? Maybe.
Went to town for weekly supplies. Some pancakes left in the kitchen? Back soon.
So we were able to do the first 30 minutes like before release, but I was with my family for Thanksgiving. So
The first 30 minutes?
yeah, we were allowed to play for 30 minutes and then post it
Daniel,
early.
you copy?
Oh.
Yes, I read you. 10-4.
I have a pancake alert in the kitchen. Repeat. Pancake alert.
Oh, man. Sorry, I was gonna eat with Joanne. Over and out.
10-4. No flying pancakes today.
So maybe I'll post that tonight. But basically
Yeah.
what I'm saying is I just got back home, so the entire episode won't be out immediately. Sorry. This is cool.
Do you think that Mom's going to leave us behind again?
I think that we're going to have to leave Mom behind.
I mean, she literally
We
went
helped
out to the
Joanne set
store.
up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it.
What if our mom had to leave because she's Sarah Connor and the Terminator came?
Love the energy out here. With everyone building stuff as they please.
This gives me Burning Man
I'm
vibes.
gonna be honest, like, I only, like, recognize that name, but I never watched the Terminator movies, so...
Please don't speak to me. Or look at me.
That was, like, in the vein of, like, Terminator, Rambo, like, all that stuff just never...
Feel it? Like
Please don't.
in
I think you should go.
Karen and Joanne spent evenings playing and chatting. Kinda like me and Lila,
No, Mrs.
back in the day.
Thanks.
Glad to see that artists are allowed to make a mess. Joanne says she needs all this junk to grow inspiration from.
Well, don't call it junk, rude.
There's power cuts all the time here. But no one's really bothered by it.
Ooh, we have $1,400. A flashlight.
Did we... Where did we get that from? Did we steal from that lady?
No!
Oh,
It was our money, remember? And Jonah gave it back to us. Not Jonah, whatever his name is.
Jacob?
Yeah, the kid who came out to us last episode.
Yeah.
He had our money from the weed
Oh,
farm.
from working.
And then we could
Okay.
have chosen to give it to him or not. And I was like, okay, you're going to be fine. We need this more.
Yeah, I thought, oh my god, I thought you meant like it was ours from the beginning, and I was like, no, it wasn't. We almost starved. Like,
Oh, curry. Food container. Meh. Okay.
wow.
I love how they recycle everything into art, construction, or agriculture here. What's up, Joanne?
see for yourself.
Man, check this out.
Okay, Daniel, let's take a little break.
Got it.
Does Joanne have alopecia or is she...
That child is something special.
Yeah. I hear this one a lot. Don't worry.
Yeah, I bet. But you have your own talent, Sean. I'm dead serious.
Does she have alopecia or is she having chemo treatment? I can't...
I assumed it was chemo, but that's...
I just assumed somebody who lives out here wouldn't be on chemo. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know.
In case you don't know, alopecia is when all your hair all over your whole body falls out. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Talent? Thanks. But I still have a lot to learn.
Of course you do. Only dumbasses think they know everything. It's okay to not know stuff. Don't worry so much about the outcome. An artist has to take a leap of faith about every other week.
Okay, yeah, she has cancer. Like, sorry, but like, that was a cancer. That's like an I'm dying. Not to like be funny,
Well,
but that was
so-
like an I'm dying kind of
okay,
thing.
so when you were like, I just assumed somebody who's living out here like wouldn't be on chemo, and like my thought was like, if they knew that they were dying, maybe they would just, you know.
Okay, so my logic here is, if they're living out here, okay, maybe she like recently stopped chemo and was like, I'm going off into the desert.
Yeah.
But if they had been living here a long time, a lot of people that I don't support this choice will go like, I'm gonna try the natural remedy, blah blah blah. Don't do the natural remedy. Okay? Do regular medical science plus the alternative remedy. Just do both, okay? If that's how you
Depending
feel.
on what it is.
Unless like you're really, you know what? Actually, you know what? It's your own choice. Like, I'm gonna mind my own business.
I just mean some of the natural remedies can be harmful, so just
True.
be careful.
Homeopathy is a scam, and I'm telling you this right now because I care. People, it's not regulated. People sell shit that can kill you. A lot of those essential oils are poisonous. Like,
Yeah.
please.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm being for real right now. Like, I am in your business and not minding my own business. My business is now your business. you gotta look at those homeopathy things.
Well, and it's kind of like, it's, like all the charcoal stuff.
Yeah, makes you sick. I didn't know. Stacy told me.
Yeah, it can make you really sick. If you, drink charcoal, also, it absorbs medications from your stomach so they don't get absorbed into your body.
So
it's you really have to, watch what you're doing.
Okay, so, trigger warning, suicide stuff, but, for real, when I try to kill myself with, a lot of medication, a lot of medication, I was puking up so bad, and then, I woke up in a hospital bed covered in charcoal, because that's what they use to, absorb all the stuff that you did. Mm-hmm. And I was, sick from the charcoal for, a week. Mm-hmm. And that's after being asleep for a few days. So, it's not good for you. It's a last resort for if you're dying.
Yeah. But I think what you're trying to say about her is that, maybe it's, for some people, if they're you know what? This treatment is making me miserable, and it's not looking good, mm-hmm. and I would rather stop treatment and just, enjoy what time I have left.
Yeah.
And do my thing.
Did you always want to be an artist?
Good grief, no. I tried very hard not to be one. Till I realized it was useless. Listen, if you want to be an artist, you will be. It's not always easy, but in the end, it's pretty fucking cool. Speaking of, do you mind giving me a hand here?
Oh, I don't know if I can.
Yes, you can. I just need your input, okay?
Okay. Sure. Why not?
Ah, there you go. Now, go stand over there. Daniel, you ready to start again?
Oh, yes. Hold on.
I'd be very surprised if she was still doing chemo, though, because it makes you very immunocompromised, and that seems like this would be kind of a...
So, for my next trick, I'd love to see if you can connect these three pieces. I've made a model of what I have in mind here, but go ahead and be the artist. And we don't need a crane to lift this stuff. Daniel can snap these together like block toys.
Hell yeah. Let's do this.
All right, let's follow our hearts. So she wants it to look like that, but I kind of want to... You want to kind of, do your own thing?
Yeah, sure. You want to tell the cancer lady that you don't think her art is good. Why not?
Okay, fine. We'll do the cancer lady's way.
Looks like a freaking steampunk spider. Now, let's throw on that spider.
Check it out. Maybe you should keep the same bottom piece, don't you think?
Daniel, you know every artist sees and does things differently.
I know. I just wanted to help him see it in my way.
Did we not do it right?
No, we're doing it right.
Oh,
wait.
okay.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
Yeah, there's the arm. Is it the belly first? And then the arm?
Hey, nope, no. Let's take that spider off the pedestal.
Totally.
I think she's trying to encourage us to be our own creative thing, but I don't know. I don't feel comfortable not doing what the dying lady says.
Okay, Daniel. Can you slam dunk the earth ball onto the base?
And then we can turn it, too.
Yeah.
You should totally do like the model, but with the spider on top.
Hey, can you turn that earth ball around a little bit?
You got it.
Fun.
Summon the Spider Queen.
See, Sean.
You know what, too? I think that what this game does really well, that the other one doesn't do in quite the same way.
Now,
Go ahead.
Is it shows
let's
you...
move Mr. Pancake's head onto the
how
pedestal.
Your
There he
decisions like directly contribute to like a person's like their personality, not just like how they treat you, but also like
How they treat the world.
yeah, and like how they think of themselves and like how they deal with trauma and like
Oh my god, that's actually a really like yeah, because Daniel is learning how to deal with trauma from how we tell him like it's okay to feel this way or it's not okay to feel this way. It's okay to pick up the scorpion and fuck with it, or it's not okay.
yeah.
And then he learns to. Yeah, that's totally. Yeah, I like that's. Yes. Sorry, I'm just like, wow, yeah.
Wow, Stacey, you're so insightful.
I
Thank
feel
you.
like we're almost done.
Well, I think this is it. Looks good to me.
Only if the muse approves.
Not what I had in mind, but it's still cool.
You did a great job, Enano.
Well, Sean, Daniel, I think art might be in your family DNA. There's no escape. I think we're done for the day. Thank you so much for your help.
Okay.
I was
That
like,
was fun.
I guess we could have also
Joanna's
done
so
what
chill
Daniel
about
did.
her art. That's what makes her talented.
I'm sure it's fine.
I
I'm sure
bet
he
you would
won't
like
become a
Minecraft.
serial killer because of it.
It's kind of like this.
Yeah, I've read about it. It's a video game, right?
Yes. And you can build whatever you want in it.
Ooh, you have to show me then. Precarious.
That's cool,
people
Joanne trusted me to help build her
shrouded
sculpture.
in
Okay, well,
dust.
Daniel did it, but okay. Ooh, cool.
Politics. Yeah, you hate it.
Oh, is that their house? Is that the house that they built?
I don't know. I think this is the gay couple's house.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
they built it.
These guys are like social directors here. They still love to party.
Morning, Sean.
Morning, guys. Hey, what's up?
Morning, Sean.
Join us.
Have a seat. Hey, just in time for our special desert brew.
Uh-oh.
And dust-free.
I don't know about
Thanks.
this.
So much.
Sean, it's too early to be so awake.
True.
No kidding. Hey, how was your sleepover in the canyon?
Amazing. We watched the sunrise. Daniel loved it too.
That's my favorite view out here. It's like ancient times, but it never gets old.
Unlike us, darling. That canyon will be here long after we're gone. Hope you looked up.
We did. Thanks for hooking us up.
Anytime. Even my daughter Becky loves to stargaze when she visits us.
That's the only way to get Arthur to camp now. Becky is the real astronomer in the family. Wonder where she got this.
From her mom, probably.
Hope you guys get to meet Becky.
Does she come visiting often?
Not as much as I'd want. Can't really blame her. But you know, well, some parts of the year, this place is full of friends and family. Christmas, for example.
So, why did you come out here?
Because we got tired of people's bullshit. Things change. But being gay is still dangerous. The end.
Sean, I'm almost 60, and I was a happily married man for 20 years, until I came out. I don't blame my family for being in shock, but I didn't think they'd disown me. My other daughters won't even talk to me anymore. So I stay.
Wow.
After we got together, we both had serious breakdowns. Then we got the hell out of the Bay Area. For the better.
I hear that. I'm just so fucking tired of running. I hope me and Daniel find our own way.
You will. People come here to reset their life. Become the person they want to be. Or used to be. You're smart. You'll figure out your next direction. Right, Gramps?
Speak for yourself, Grandpa. My body might be 59, but I'm 25.
Uh-huh. I'll remember that on the next hike.
I'm gonna hang around. before it gets too hot. Thanks for the desert brew.
So I know that there's gonna
These
be
two remind
some
me of Claire and Steven. In a weird, hippie version.
commenters being like, it's not that bad anymore, but you gotta remember in a lot of parts of the country.
What were you doing at Arthur and Stanley's place?
You're a little too young to be stalking me, dude.
You know what? I saw them kissing the other day. Kinda weird.
Not weird.
You know it's actually normal for people in love to kiss, right?
I know. I just mean, they're really cute together. I hope somebody cares about me like that when I get old.
Okay, so he was just being like little kid, like, ew, it's weird.
Yeah,
Not-
just like any two people kissing is weird.
I mean, I used to think it was like disgusting when I was
Looking at this
You know what I
anybody.
mean? I was like,
I see the
"Ugh."
camera. Really
like
wanted to get
literally
away from it
anybody
all.
kissing
Yeah.
was gross.
Yeah.
Literally.
Super Wolf to El Diaz Blow Loco. Copy. I hit something super cool for you to find.
I just want to say real quick, some people are gonna say that like being gay isn't that hard anymore, and yeah, it's easier than it used to be. But a lot of the United States, it's really not, because the United States has huge areas of very religious people, and 40% of youth in the United States who are homeless, like homeless youth, is LGBT plus. So it may be relatively easier, and I see, like, you know, it's a lot easier for Gen Z to come out, but it's still hard, okay?
Yeah.
It's still hard. So and plus that couple's older, and they have, for older people, it really was scary. It was, like, really scary. So just don't,
Well, I mean,
like, don't comment, like, it's not that hard. Like, it is. It's scary.
It really depends, like, where you are.
This quest to find my secret.
Also, like, I just want to point out that, like, you know, they're obviously, like, gay men, but for people, like, for instance, black trans women, it's extremely
hard.
dangerous.
Yeah, extremely
And
hard.
so, like...
Not saying that you shouldn't come out and be who you are.
Yeah.
Just, like, I'm just validating. We're just validating that, like, it's rough.
Yeah, and, like, so... And I hate the sentiment that, like, just because things, like, are not necessarily as bad as they were 20 years ago, that there's, like, now nothing to worry about. Like, you know,
It's still really scary.
because, like, all it really takes is, like, one person to decide that you're in the wrong place at the wrong time. Sorry, this probably sounds really
All right,
scary.
like, just imagine
But-
this. A lot of people are, like, really shitty, and we can all agree on that. And
Yeah.
a lot of people are, like, looking for any reason to be a piece of poop to somebody.
Aw.
And just imagine that they think they have one excuse to do it. Like, people are like, people aren't racist. I'm like, are people assholes? Then yeah, then somebody's gonna be racist or sexist or homophobic or transphobic. Like, people are assholes. We're each assholes in our own very special way. And some people...
Yeah.
Treasure.
Oh, I'm too beat and I know.
Oh no, I pressed the wrong
You're
button.
lost,
Shit.
dude.
Oh, no.
The secret treasure is still mine.
I pressed the wrong button because I'm a piece of shit and everyone's gonna tell me I'm a piece of garbage.
Well, now he doesn't want to be
I
our
wish
friend
Daniel
anymore.
wasn't the only kid in town.
No, hold on. Can I, like, reload?
From where is it reloading from?
I don't
Do
know.
you know?
I don't know, but I just, like, can I reload?
Yeah, reload. Let's just...
It better
And
not
pray
be,
that the
like,
checkpoint
isn't, like, 3,000 miles away.
Yeah.
It better not be. I'm gonna kill my... Okay.
Did we just... Oh, good. So we just walked away from them.
Pre-release copy.
What? Oh.
Pre-release copy. Oh, yeah, by the way, this is
Super
a...
Wolf to El Diaz Blow Loco. Copy. I hit something super cool for you to find. Will you accept this quest to find my secret treasure?
Yes.
10-4. Okay. You're on it, Nano. If I can find you in a forest, I can find anything.
Yes. Thanks, Sean. Listen carefully. You must find the 2 items that will reveal where the treasure is.
Deal.
So for the first item is near the place with many wings that cannot fly.
Is it that thing?
That's it.
That's your clue?
You can do it, big brother.
That's clever, Stacy. That's probably it.
And don't bother checking Mom's trailer. It's outside.
No, he said that. He said it.
No, I'm saying that's like really good because I wouldn't have thought of that.
Oh.
I was like, many wings. I was thinking like metal birds or something. I would never have figured that out. That's smart, Stacy.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Ahoy, matey. I found a map of a way.
Yeah. Don't lose it because you'll need it to match up with the other part.
Got it.
Now, for the second item, you'll need to find something that eats the sun.
Uh-huh. Sure.
Eats the sun.
Probably something that like blocks out the sun. Like we're looking at the sun.
Not too far.
We were close to it. Oh, maybe it's this thing because it has a mouth. It's like jaws and it's eating the sun at a certain
Getting
angle.
warm.
You know what I mean? This thing right here, the shark head, and it eats the sun. Movie theater.
Huh.
Dude, remember when you totally fell asleep during that Bollywood flick?
Because it was so lame after those cool cartoons.
Whatever. You missed Priya and Stanley teaching me how to dance.
No, I didn't. You can't dance, dude.
So you said.
You're in the middle zone.
We helped Joanne set up this giant vacuum with binoculars, as David calls it.
Okay, so something that eats the sun. Is it
Nope.
this?
As cold as ever.
Okay, so it's
So-
back this way.
Yeah.
What eats the sun? Ooh, life is a journey. Blue, better stay home. I like that. Ooh, fireworks.
Arthur and Stanley cannot wait for the 4th of July. Me neither.
Getting closer. Dude, you're a snowman.
What?
Okay, so
All right.
getting-
So wait, is it?
it's somewhere here.
You're
Yeah.
lost, Sean.
What?
Is it a plant? Like.
We can ask them for help. You want to ask them for help?
Not too far.
Hey, what's up? I was just wondering if you saw Daniel hide something around here.
Our lips are sealed. For now.
Wait!
You think they picked this up at the gas station?
I
It's
hope
the
not.
sun.
It's too cute. Looks like Brody, the bear.
Maybe
Wonder
it's
where he's
tree.
at now.
Oh, a solar panel.
He could write our whole
Is there a
story.
solar panel around here? Do you see one?
You're in the middle zone.
It has to be. Maybe it's a
You're
solar panel.
way out there, dude. Dude, you're a snowman.
Okay.
It's gotta be.
Maybe it's like behind their house because he keeps saying we're close.
Yo, can you give me that last hint?
Are you serious? The second item is where the sun meets the earth. You're lost, Sean.
Where the sun meets the earth. What?
Is there a picture of a sun somewhere?
And I know,
Wait.
what was that last clue?
Dude, this is not that hard. I've hidden the item in a place that loves the sun.
It sounds like a plant.
Maybe this
Not
thing?
Is it-
too
It
far.
eats
Yeah,
the sun?
this
ah! What? Didn't say it. Plants? Wait.
You don't shit where you sleep, kid.
Oh.
Okay, David. Thanks for the explanation.
A place that eats the sun.
Warm.
Oh.
Oh, is it a cactus?
You're warming up.
Huh.
Getting warm.
David always wants to help. But he's tough to figure out.
If that is
Oh,
David
wait, are there-
from... Oh my god!
What?
That's the picture of David with his deer. Is that David from Life is Strange 1?
What?
Dude, look. That's the same hunting picture from Life is Strange 1.
So this is after he gets kicked out and goes and lives by himself? Is that what?
No. That happened in Life is Strange Before the Storm. David survives that thing because he's in the bunker, remember?
Right.
Rosa.
Wait, hold on, turn around.
You were so
What's
close.
That? What's that?
Go back.
Did you see that? That mural thing?
That's a cactus. That's a
No,
picture.
on that picture.
Oh my god! That's Rachel and Chloe's... No, that's Max and Chloe's thing. This is David from Life is
Hold on,
Strange 1.
Look in the window.
Yeah, that's his picture of his hunting picture.
Yeah,
This
no,
is-
I'm saying go walk over there so we can see it closer.
You're way out there, dude.
This is
Whoa.
David from Life is Strange 1, Chloe's stepdad. And this is Max and Chloe's,
warming
like,
up.
special thing.
Wait.
Oh!
Sorry, so there's solar panels right behind his place.
Okay,
by
but,
the way.
like, I'm, like, confirming this shit
So-
right now.
Does this...
Oh my god, oh my god, do you see this?
Now you're totally frozen.
It's...
What?
That's Chloe, look, it's her tattoo, and maybe that's Max? Like they sent him pictures? Because they're alive in our save. They're alive
Yeah.
in our safe, so maybe they're
But
sending
did
him
we?
pictures.
But did we? But how would it know?
Because at the beginning of this game it says, did you kill the bay or not?
Oh, I don't even remember that. That
Yeah,
was
no,
so long
David's
ago.
David's alive. David, because he, in the game, at the end of the game, he was the one in the bunker, so he lives no matter what. Even if you let the storm...
Oh man, that's like really sad.
Yeah. So, but right, if Max and Chloe are like, just let the storm kill everybody, he lives, but his wife dies because
Yeah,
she was
yeah.
in the storm.
Yeah. I didn't. Oh wait, is it because he's knocked out in the bunker? Like.
No, him and Mr. Jefferson are in the bunker, and
Yeah.
then Max leaves because he's watching Mr. Jefferson.
Yeah.
He either killed him or is watching him.
Hilarious.
Oh my god!
Wait.
That is so cool. And then you get to see this little
You're
picture
way out there.
of Chloe and Max together, being like, "Thanks for like
Hold on,
saving
walk around the
my."
other side. See if there's anything to look in on the other side.
I'm going to the other
Cold.
side.
Oh.
Nope.
Just
As cold as
yeah,
ever.
I see the solar panels, but that's crazy. Oh my god!
No, I meant
What do you mean? Around the the butt?
yeah, this side.
Okay.
Warm.
Oh.
Oh my god. That's so. Oh, there's a picture over here.
Now you're totally frozen.
Is
It's
that-
him! Oh my god! It's Chloe.
Yeah. And is that Joyce?
Yeah,
That's-
Joyce and David.
Jesus, that's so sad. He
Not
lives by himself in a
too
trailer in the
far.
desert now.
Warm.
Oh, okay.
But Max and Chloe are alive.
Yeah, that's all that
Pretty
matters.
smart. You're never gonna run out of sun in the desert.
Okay, so this is where the
It's
Hint
close,
is-
Sean.
that's so. I'm like, my heart is beating so fast because that's so cool.
Oh man, you're right there. Just look around. You're warm.
Clue.
Just grab it. You're here.
Okay, so
All right, so in those cars. Okay.
Found it. Nice. And it's a tracing paper sheet with a red cross.
Yeah. Now just match it up to the other paper. And the treasure is yours, Captain Diaz.
Ahoy, matey. I think I have the whole treasure map.
Aye, Captain. Now you just gotta dig your way to the treasure. Hope you know where to go.
No, I want to stare
That's
at
a
this trailer
cool-ass
some more.
map
you
There's
drew,
like
dude.
more cool things.
Chris told me everything about treasure hunting. Way cold.
A supposedly fun thing I'll never do again.
You know what that probably means?
What?
That Chloe probably was like, yeah, okay, David, like, I'll come, like, hang out, I guess, since we're
Yeah,
the only two.
and then she put that on there.
Yeah, that's probably what happened. David was like, since you're my stepchild and I love you, and Joyce is gone, you girls come over and I support your beautiful lesbian lifestyle. And she comes, and of course it's like, okay, like, I guess I'll, like, come or whatever, and they, like, kind of get along, and, like...
God, I really wish that there was,
I'm
like,
ready for the fan fiction.
I want there to be, a thing on here somewhere that says, like, whole to another universe.
But,
I
like,
would-
this is totally, like, a thing where she was, like, where Dave was like, come on, it'll be fun, like, there's a junkyard here, and she was like, what, trash? I love trash.
Yeah.
And she comes, and she's like, this is lame, and so she put
She's like,
supposedly
yeah.
fun thing I'll never do again.
When I read that, I was like,
That's
That's
totally
exactly what that
something
is. That's what
Chloe would
write.
write on the side of the...
You're
And then
wrong,
David
Sean.
was like, she put graffiti on my trailer. That's her love language.
Yeah.
You're in the middle zone.
Wait, we already got it.
Getting closer.
No, we have to get the actual...
Yeah.
the
Oh,
trash.
oh.
Dude, we could put red food coloring in the water and turn this into a blood tank.
Yeah, but then everybody would freak out. Plus,
Excuse me, water boy. Did you remember to feed the crops?
I never forget. Ask Mom. But no way I could grow stuff like she can. Maybe in Mexico.
Oh yeah, we can grow a lot of
Treasure.
stuff there. Ooh, looks like something's buried here.
I'm gonna title this episode
Yes,
Max
I
and
think
Chloe.
I have
You can all
found the
be mad
hidden
about
treasure.
it.
Yeah, I knew you could do it. I found this under an old trailer. Looks like gold, right?
I'm not a prospector, but it looks like the real deal.
Sure! You know what time it is. Victory dance time! Come on, dance! Yeah!
I'm so
You
glad
asked
that they
for it.
didn't floss. At least they did not do that terrible... I want to go back to that van.
So,
Sorry, I'm like obsessed with the
I think
van.
on, look at the
there's
swap
somebody
box.
truck coming back. Yes, 100% her.
Gotcha. It's so cool that people want to give a second life to their stuff. Gotcha. We'll help her out with the groceries.
we're supposed to go help her out. with the
Yeah, but I need to...
Don't want to get run over by Karen.
There's a few pictures in here I want a closer look at, so... So that has to be a new picture.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, because how many years has this been? A couple of years, right?
It's been a couple years. So it looks like Chloe went back to her natural color, but she still has her tattoo, and Max's hair is a little bit longer.
I thought that her hair looked like it had some roots in it. Like it was maybe like the...
Maybe she's like,
Like it was the dirty blonde up here and then like lighter underneath.
I'll let him know about
Probably.
it.
On the bottom.
you're
Gotta
probably
empty that
right.
truck.
Looking at this place, I see that Karen really
Okay,
wanted to get away
hi.
from it all.
Wow.
Wow,
Hey.
Mom.
Good morning.
Howdy, Sean.
Hey, what's up? How was the town trip?
Hate these trips. People look at us as if we're aliens. Here come the sand people.
The deserters have returned with offerings from Das Kapital.
Jolie! I missed you. Next time, you're coming with us.
We'll see.
Looking good. What's your secret?
defying death on a daily basis. And hydrating.
Okay,
Oh, right.
she's dying.
Can't forget your goodies.
Hey, thanks, Angel.
Here,
Ah, you're the man, Karen. Catch you later.
take care. Hey, so how did you guys like your night in the canyon?
It was amazing. So many stars. So quiet. Good call, Karen.
I knew you'd like it. Stargazer. Glad you got to see that.
Hi, Mom. How was the town?
Town life always sucks. But we got something for you. Think fast.
Whoa, yes! Thanks, David.
You want to play catch, Danny boy?
Wait, is that
Totally.
A baseball?
No,
Me and
is that
Dad
the same
always
David?
used to play. But I'm way better now.
Yes. Oh my god, David's a hippie.
No matter what he's been through,
Oh!
he just wants to be a kid
Look at him now.
and play.
Yep. Daniel hasn't been like this in forever. You've all been a good influence on him.
About time you boys went camping. Hope Daniel didn't get scared by all the critters.
Yeah.
In memory!
Not anymore. He's seen a lot worse. And that made him tougher. And he can defend himself.
You're right. And he does like to show off. Maybe too much. You boys have been here over a month, and I still can't get over Daniel's skills.
Holy shit.
He has in memory on his chest. Probably for Joyce.
This is blowing my mind.
He's a hippie in the desert now.
I feel like I saw one of the devs talking about either that there was a cameo in this episode or that, like, something about, you know what I mean? Where they're like, ooh, there's gonna be something.
I wonder
possibly.
if, like, he has different, like, he has a different thing depending on what happened, because, like, in
Well-
one of them, the one that ours isn't, Chloe dies, and I can imagine him being, like, maybe him and Joyce are out in the desert because they're, like, so upset. Or, and then this one is just him alone, but he gets to have a relationship with Chloe and Max. You know what I mean? We'll have to see with different people's playthroughs.
Yeah, I would assume that he wouldn't be here. But,
Maybe, yeah, maybe he would
because
be
I don't really,
here.
I don't know that.
No, but imagine that you're Joyce and David, and you lose your well, because David, like, he was kind of a piece of shit, but he also, like, cared about her enough to, like, save her from some creepy, weird camera rapist.
Yeah.
And so I would imagine that they would both feel so, like, upset that they would go off in the desert, maybe. But I don't know. But, like, I am, like, losing it that he has a beard and a ponytail.
I don't picture this being what Joyce would do.
Yeah,
I
you're
picture
right.
this being what David would do.
Oh yeah, he would bug out. You know how people have bug out bags?
Yeah, like me.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, you're totally right. This is totally like survivalist David. Like,
Yeah,
all right,
because-
everybody I know is dead except for my stepdaughter.
I'm taking my bag. It's all ready. I'm leaving.
Listen, the only person who survived in my life is my lesbian stepdaughter who hates me, but I support
Her.
I'm leaving. I'm going to survive in the desert.
Yeah. Yeah.
But he has that in memory tattoo.
That's so sweet. I'm so glad, and it's him.
Yeah.
It's pretty clearly him. Like we're looking at.
We're looking at him. He has the same face structure. His name is David. His Chloe's
Sounds like
in
the
it.
same voice actor.
I can't tell, honestly.
I can't.
Do you think we're gonna see him smoke a marijuana? I want to see him. I want to see him do it.
Maybe though.
Me neither. But I never figured it out, so I don't try anymore.
Well, take it from an old soldier.
Ah!
But
Yep.
you trained him well. He's a good kid.
That's him.
Thanks.
I'm like losing.
Wow.
Tried my best.
I'm so
I
excited.
guess it's reassuring. But what do I know? Never met someone with a superpower before.
I try to be a good influence. Not always easy, but he listens to me. I don't know if I did right. Guess you never really know.
Listen, raising a kid is the toughest job in the world. Trust me. Combat was easier.
Oh.
You're married, or how many kids?
How many? Oh shit!
I want
everything.
to know about Chloe.
Oh,
Yeah.
you didn't tell me you had kids. How many?
None.
What?
I was a stepdad.
Yeah.
Or, in her case, a step douche. Before her mom died,
Yeah. Okay.
we never got along. She was angry. I was stupid.
You were.
We were like oil and water, and she was always starting shit.
Okay, well,
Guess that's
that is
hard for a
kind of
kid to
true.
get a new father.
Especially one like me. I just had no clue how to deal with her.
Also true.
Wish I did. But we eventually made our peace. Anyway, you can't go back.
Nope. Thanks for talking, David.
Better start my delivery now. Found some weird snacks in town. Arthur's gonna freak. Catch you later, Sean.
I want to see him smoke a marijuana cigarette.
Okay, time out. Oh, I'm gonna melt.
That was awesome, Mom.
Now I know why they don't play baseball in the desert.
You throw way better than Sean.
We're not done out here yet. Let's get this food inside before it
I don't
melts.
care, Karen.
No problem.
David's
I don't
here.
care about your shit, Karen.
She is so cool. You think?
Joanne is so cool. Stanley's so cool. The Heat is so cool. You're way too easy, bro.
Whatever. Can't help it if I like Karen.
Just be you, and I know. I'm just saying. Don't get too cozy here. This is a rest stop.
I know.